Unleash Your Lawyers, Parag Shah, defense attorney and author of The Code. Also with us out of Chicago, Louis Gainor, defense attorney. All right, first of all, to you, Parag Shah, I don't see how it could possibly be self-defense. She's unarmed, lying on the bed, and I think she was lying on the bed. He shoots her 7 times, some at point blank close range, and he tells the friend the day before, I ought to just kill her.
Well, I think it's definitely heat of passion. Simply because he's talking to his friends, men say things about their wives to other
like
men
I should kill her?
in a jokingly manner.
No, please put her up.
It can't be.
What do you mean? You know, I've never joked about killing my husband because I don't think that's funny. But maybe that's just my line of business.
You can't take that statement and jump it to intent to kill. And in addition, I
noticed you're wearing a wedding ring, the way you keep holding your hand up over your face, which I'm sure means something about nonverbal communication. That aside, do you joke about murdering your wife?
No, I don't joke about murdering my wife.
Because it's not funny,
but
it's not a joke.
Men joke about their wives in different aspects, and who knows what the context?
Murdering them?
Who knows what the context was in which he said that? But it can't be linked that just because he said that, it means intent to kill.
Well, hold on. Louis Gainor, defense attorney, Chicago, many a true word is spoken in jest. Now, if you took his words in a vacuum and you didn't know that the next day he kills his wife, then maybe. But those two are forever together. They're forever linked together in this case. He says the day before, I ought to kill her. The next day, he kills her.
Well, let's not forget the most important fact that the defense has. He's going through a divorce. He and his wife were estranged. When people go through that experience, it's traumatizing, and they don't act stable. And so in this case, he might say a lot of things that he didn't mean. He's just expressing his emotion. But you can't say that that means that he intended to do it. The fact of the matter is, he had a sudden, intense provocation. He found out his wife was sleeping with one of her former students. Okay.
Well, see, I differ with you on that, Louis Gainor, because he did not find that out right before he shot her. He had known this for a while. I mean, Karen Stark, he had been psychologist joining me out of New York, you know, to listen to Gainor and Parag Shah. He just found out about the affair with the elementary school boy. No, he had been reading her cell phone texts, monitoring her emails and phone calls for some time. He had known for a long time his wife was having an affair with the former elementary school boy.
Exactly. It's premeditated, Nancy. He was able to say that. He was able to express this ahead of time. And let me say that he could leave her, he could divorce her, separate from her, but kill her? That means that he has a propensity toward rage. Something is wrong with this man.
To Dr. Bill Mannion, medical examiner, joining me out of Philadelphia, the fact that some of the bullets, there were so many bullets, but some of them were at close range, and the first shot was in the hand. What does that say to you, doctor?
Well, that's a classic defense wound. She's putting her hand up to try to block the bullet or grab the gun, and that looks very bad against him. And then this overkill, firing over and over and over again, makes him look very, very guilty, and he brings a gun to the bedroom. Why does he bring a gun to the bedroom? So,
yeah, whoa, good point, Mannion. Maybe in your spare time, you should work on that law degree. Unleash Your Lawyers, Parag Shah, Louis Gainor. Gainor, why does he bring a gun into the bedroom, a loaded gun, into the bedroom with his wife and his toddler?
What's the most common occurrence with a divorce? Domestic violence. We don't know if that was a peaceful household. It's probably the opposite. In fact,
I don't even know what you're saying.
Usually it goes both ways.
I'm asking you, why did he bring a gun into the bedroom if he didn't mean to kill her?
Because perhaps at that point, he's not stable, as I've suggested. He's under a strong, sudden provocation. He's insane.
Okay, Shaw, let's see if you can do it. No, he's not insane. He was talking about the murder the day before, Parag Shah.
Look, I think he, based on his statement, he was trying to scare her. And
what? Scare her? Did you actually, can I see Parag Shah, please? Did you actually fix your mouth to say he was trying to scare her?
He said he was going to scare her.
7 times. You know what? With that, when we come back, live to Maryland, a 3-year-old little girl abandoned by her parents at Chuck E. Cheese.
Doing?
Yeah, you know what? Louis Gainor, let me throw that at you since Parag Shah's yucking it up on the set. What about it?
Well, what everyone seems to forget here is that Having children is hard work, okay? And parents make mistakes.
I haven't forgotten
this
that.
doesn't mean they should be prosecuted with the crime.
I work till 1:30
Everybody's
at
an
night,
expert
and I
on
check
how
on
to
them
raise-
all night long, convinced they're going to be kidnapped. Yeah, it is hard, but so far, I haven't abandoned my children at a child sex predator hunting ground.
But apparently, the people that made the phone call to the police to get the child were the parents. They split custody with the child, and each of them had assumed that the other one had the child. Okay?
Have you
so
seen
it was
Home
an innocent
Alone?
mistake.
Put him
Nobody
up.
got hurt.
Gainor, have you seen Home Alone?
Mm-hmm.
Have you
I've seen
seen
it.
1, 2, and 3?
Wouldn't pay my money to see the sequels, but I saw the first one, Nancy.
Busted. Okay, Gainor, it's funny when it's in a movie. It's not so funny when it's in real life. Happy to report
But
Harmony.
she didn't get hurt.
Okay,
back home
no
safe. She
thanks
didn't
to the
get hurt.
parents abandoning
Okay,
her.
she'll be fine.
Frankly, you owe that to Chuck E. Cheese because they don't let children leave without a parent with the same invisible ink on their wrist, like Clark Goldban was just telling us. Everybody, thank God, Harmony, 3 years old, managed to eke through on that.